Integrated writing task. This task gives you the opportunity to demonstrate your ability to show that you can communicate in writing about academic information you have read and listened to. You will read a passage about an academic topic for 3 minutes, and then you will hear a short lecture related to the topic. Then you will be asked to summarize the points in the listening passage and explain how they relate to specific points in the reading passage. You will now see a text scrolling up on the screen. You may also find this text in the description box of this video. Now get ready to start reading. Depression. Now listen to a lecture on the same topic as the passage you have just read.
Depression, as you all probably know, is a growing concern in today's world. By nearly every account, rates of depression are increasing dramatically, and the field of psychology is struggling to deal with it. There's still a lot of debate over how we should treat depression, but many doctors are prescribing medication to depressed people. I, on the other hand, strongly believe that medication is not the answer. I think one of the biggest problems here is that people often mistake the cause of depression. Doctors think that depression is generally caused by chemical imbalances in the brain. This idea is way too simplistic, I feel, because there are lots more factors that play into depression. Really, any sort of negative experience can set off depression in a person. Maybe it's the death of a spouse, or a brother, sister, or parent. At any rate, experiences are by far the most common cause of depression, not chemicals. Yet medications are designed to treat chemical imbalances, not to help someone through a depressing situation. This brings up another common misperception of medication, that it's the best way to treat depression. In support of this idea, clinical trials are most often cited. However, I just really want to emphasize this. Medications are just a short-term solution that artificially makes the patient no longer feel depressed. Medications are generally not effective over the long term. Often what happens is that the medication will work for a while, but over time it will begin to wear off. The person is left feeling as depressed as he did before. So to say that medication is the best treatment is pretty short-sighted and, well, inaccurate. Therapy, as opposed to medication, allows the patient to address the root of their depression and come to terms with it. Medication merely helps them suppress and ignore it. So, finally, people that prefer medication argue that it's less disruptive than therapy or other treatments. Since the patient only has to take a few pills, it's easier for them to carry on with their day-to-day life. Or so the argument goes. Unfortunately, the side effects of medication can be really disruptive. Medications can interrupt sleep cycles, affect your appetite, all sorts of things. People react differently to different medications, so we really have no idea how bad the side effects will be for a person. There are also many side effects that we can't foresee in short clinical trials. To suggest that medications don't disrupt someone's life is misleading. When you consider all of these factors, it's pretty clear that medication is not the best treatment for depression. I would advocate a different type of treatment for those suffering from depression.
Now get ready to answer the question. You will have 20 minutes to plan and write your response. In the description box of this video you will find a 20-minute timer that you can use to time your response. Typically, an effective response will be 150 to 225 words. Essay question. Summarize the points made in the lecture, being sure to specifically explain how they cast doubt on points made in the reading passage. Do you need someone to help you evaluate your answer? If so, send us an email and we'll gladly take a look at your response. You could find our contact info in the description box below. Thank you for watching our video. And remember, score well, go anywhere.